Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. Yes, I am back. I wasn't really even planning on coming back. I was just planning on streaming on Twitch, but I started to miss it a lot. I'm still not going to be uploading as much as I used to. Maybe one video a day, maybe not even that, maybe every other day. But I'm still going to be uploading relatively frequently, so if you would like to submit content, the link will be in the description down below and continue to be in the description. I don't know. Maybe I just needed a break. It was a very short break, but I decided that I wanted to come back and I missed doing it, so that's what I'm going to do, at least for right now. I still want to move on to other content, maybe the main series, but for right now, until I figure out what else I'm going to do, I'm going to continue with the shoutcast. For right now, and if I do decide to quit again in the future, I'm not going to announce it because obviously I could always change my mind like I did this time. Maybe I was just feeling overwhelmed. I don't really know. But yeah, I started to miss it, and so we are back, at least for right now. But either way, we're taking a look at this trainer who I have featured quite a bit in the past. They do have a YouTube channel, so the link will be in the description down below. And yeah, I mean, this is from like earlier in the season or something, but either way, the team is going to be Shadow Swampert with Frostlass and Zapdos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the battle. So Ripley, I don't know how many sets are here, probably two. Yeah, probably two, just because we have, it's almost like a 20-minute video. But either way, Swampert into Stunfisk, great matchup if you're the Swampert, right? So yeah, gonna go ahead and get hit with that Mud Bomb. Beautiful shiny as well. Gonna switch out, but the Rodriguez coming in. Not really good for the Frostlass, but at the same time, you do have, you know, this that shield you're definitely going to get. I mean, that Avalanche would do a lot of damage. No doubt about it that you would get the shield there. The Dark Pulse will KO, so just going to go ahead and let it go. The Shadow Claw damage was doing a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight Earthquake, expecting them to no shield. And they do no shield that. I didn't think they would shield either, but I'm not sure if you would have KO'd with a Hydro. But regardless, able to get off a Hydro Cannon with this Shadow Swamp. Absolutely love to see it. So this is going to do so much damage. In fact, it's going to do so much, it's going to knock out. In comes in a Alolan Marowak. You're going to make it to another one. No, going to go ahead and go for the catch. Okay, so basically what you do here is, because Swampert should win CMP against the Alolan Marowak, right? So you get off an attack, you force the shield, and then you're going to win with the Shadow Swampert, because you're going to be able to get off the Hydro Cannon, right? Or they can attempt to farm you down and you could win with the Zapdos, even better. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Swampert would win CMP against the Alolan Marowak. If I'm wrong about that, let me know, but I would say that they would. But either way, it's Swampert into Lantern. Okay. It's okay, it's not bad, but they're actually going to go ahead and pull a switch out into Pelipper. So Swampert is going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. I mean, it's resisted, but it still does a good amount of damage. Out comes Frostlass. This is only a Weather Ball, so you do not have to shield this one up. I don't know, probably shouldn't have thrown the Hydro Cannon. Probably should have just swapped out immediately into the Frostlass, because one Avalanche is going to KO the Pelipper anyway, unless you like go for the Fawn Down. But we do see this Avalanche, and they might just let this one go. And they do let it go. Makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Out comes Lantern. You do want to make it to a Shadow Ball, and no, they're going to go ahead and throw. Well, at least they throw the attack, so that's good as well. So this is going to be enough to KO, totally fine. Frostlass is going down, Swampert is coming in. Out comes Golbat. So I'm going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. It's going to be nice neutral damage. Definitely forcing the shield, so the opponent will commit the shield there. Now, a Poison Fang will not KO you, a Shadow Ball will. So I'm going to go ahead and let that one go. And switch out. Now you do the Zapdos, which is really nice. And it's good that they didn't throw the Bull. This is going to be another Poison Fang, I'm sure of it. It is a Poison Fang, so there we go. So we're going to go ahead and overfarm enough for two. I do like that overfarm. Zapdos is going to go ahead and go for this Drill Pack, and that will pick up the shield. And we do see an attack come in, but Zapdos is going to go ahead and protect itself right now. And actually going to go ahead and overfarm. They make an attempt to catch on the Drill Pack, but the Zapdos does not throw. So Zapdos is going to be able to get off the Thunderbolt right now. That will do so much. Still able to get off the Drill Pack. This is resisted. It probably doesn't KO. It does not, but it's close. Out comes Swampert. Swampert will be able to farm down and get off this Hydro Cannon, which will be enough to KO the Golbat. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, great gameplay. Yeah, I do want to move on to the main series, and I do plan on doing that at some point. But until then, I guess we're gonna continue to shoutcast. But I really meant it when I was like trying to step backwards from the content. But I guess that will happen in the future at some point. Who knows? Um, but yeah, we'll see. I want to make like raid guides for the main series. You know, like the 7-star raid battles. I don't know if any of you play the main series, but that's what I want to do. But right now, we moved into this new place, and I really can't. I can't set my Switch up because we have bed bugs now, and the landlord doesn't want to do anything about it, even though the bed bugs have been here before we moved in. So we're fighting that battle right now. I don't want to set up the Switch or anything. I set up my computer before I even realized we had bed bugs, but. Yeah, that is the plan moving forward. But either way, for us, we'll be able to barely get off the Shadow Ball. That crunch did not KO, which is actually huge. So able to get off this attack right now, this Hydro Cannon, and that will do so much damage, not enough to KO. Frostless will go ahead and fire back with an attack. And this will KO, obviously, the Swampert. Now out comes Zapdos. Zapdos will be able to farm down. Zapdos with the shield is deadly. Absolutely, Zapdos with the shield is deadly. Darkseid coming in. Okay, you have to... No, not going to shield. Calling the Mud Bomb. Maybe it is only a Mud Bomb. It is. Maybe they didn't even charge up for it. But now out comes Noctowl. We absolutely love to see it. Going to go ahead and go for the Drill Peck right now. Drill Peck, do they have a shield? No, they do not. Okay, maybe... This trainer was not confident that Thunderbolt would not KO the Noctowl, and maybe it wouldn't. But I still think I would have thrown the Thunderbolt, but that's fine. Actually going for the Thunderbolt, obviously the Drill Peck would have KO'd in this scenario, but that's okay. Going to be able to take this game, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Moving on, Swampert into a Alolan Marowak. Great lead for you. Okay, just gonna go ahead and stay in here. You can take a Shadow Bone, and this could be a Shadow Bone. No, it's gonna be a Bone Club, expecting the shield, but no, the Swampert is not gonna shield. As I said, like, it's not the tankiest Pokemon in the world, but I'm pretty sure you can take a Shadow Bone. But the Alolan Marowak does go down. Out comes Frostlass. Gonna charge up for the Earthquake. Actually going for what I do think they'll shield, but we'll see. They do shield. And now I'm gonna go ahead and switch into your own Frostlass. Now, this is probably a bait right now, but it's still worth the shield. Never mind, it's not a bait. And now they switch out into Ampharos. So you do get off this Avalanche. Very nice indeed, very nice indeed. So this Avalanche is going to go ahead and connect. And we're going to see a farm down. We are not going to see that farm down, but the Frostlass will go ahead and shield and get the farm down after the shield. And now out comes your own Frostlass. Gonna go ahead and overfarm and go for the Shadow Ball. Maybe hoping that they would call the bait here and not use their final shield, but they do actually shield. Okay, I think that was a CMP, so gonna go ahead and CMP on the Avalanche. This won't KO, but at least you get the damage off. The only thing is, where are they at in terms of energy, right? Because if they could make it to an Avalanche... Oh no, because you'll be able to make it to the Hydro before they can like farm down or anything. So now they're certainly not going to make it before the Zapdos can farm down. So that was actually a good play. Zapdos, actually it's close, but Zapdos is going to be able to farm down before they make it to an attack. Good game, well played. Moving on, Swampert into Drift Blim. Okay. Okay. Hydros will do a lot. We don't know if they have Icy Wind or Mystical Fire. I would assume they have Shadow Ball. But we'll see. We'll see what the opponent decides to do. I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. It is the Icy Wind. Okay, good call. Yeah, Icy Wind makes sense. I don't know. Like, I used Mystical Fire and Shadow Ball on mine just for fun because it received it this season. But it could have Shadow Ball as well. Or not Shadow Ball, Icy Wind. Icy Wind is still a really good move. But able to pick up the shield there. The opponent is going to go ahead and throw an attack, and you can go ahead and commit the shield right now, and it's going to be a lunge. And now we do see the Avalanche come out right now. Will the Galvantula give up its final shield? They will not, and they don't go down, but one more Powder Snow will force them to go down. Out comes Medicham. Going to charge up for the ball, go for the ball. I imagine they shield, so after you pick up the shield, you leave into Zapdos. No, actually not going to leave and gets from... Okay, I want to switch out... Well, it's fine. I mean, force him to throw an attack and then go into Zapdos. I like that play. Yeah, now you come in with Zapdos, and now you still have a shield, and a Drill Peck is super effective, so we're going to go ahead and go straight for that Drill Peck. And that Drill Peck will actually not be enough to KO. They do get off an attack, but you still have a shield. Plus, you should live the Ice Punch anyway. So Zapdos is going to be able to take this game. And that is going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. Moving on, we do have Swampert into Machamp, okay. Plus, this is coming out. Ooh, Dunsparce, okay. This is rough because, first of all, you're weak to the rollout, right? But aside from the rollout, they also have a super effective Rock Slide attack, and the Dunsparce can take an Avalanche. The Rock Slide probably knocks you out, especially after the rollouts. If it doesn't, it gets you very low, I'll tell you that. So first, that's going to go ahead and get off this attack. And this is going to pick up the shield. Okay, they're going to go ahead and go for an attack. Plus, that's just going to let this go. It's going to be enough to KO. But you just let that go and bring in the Swampert. Swampert wants to get the farm down, not quite able to get there. Okay, gonna go ahead and let this attack go through. It's gonna be a drill run. That will do a lot of damage. Gonna be able to farm down? Yes. Going to be able to farm down, and the Machamp is coming in. You do have a lot of energy with this Swampert. That has to pick up the shield. And this will knock out unless you shield. Gonna go ahead and let it go because you do have the Zapdos. Now, yes, that Machamp does have Rock Slide. Out comes Lantern. Okay, so can you come out with a Drill Run or very close to a Drill Run at least against that Machamp? Let's see. The Thunderbolt will do a lot. They're going to go ahead and throw an attack. Going to go ahead and shield this. I think this is a good shield. I mean, especially since it's a Thunderbolt, right? I thought it would be a Surf. Going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt. Yeah, I mean, a Drill Peck would have KO'd if this was a Shadow, but because it's not a Shadow, I don't think it would KO, so gotta go for that, and then you do get to the Drill Peck against the Machamp, and this will KO the Machamp. And that will be a great game, very well played to both trainers. Another thing I plan on doing is also uploading clips from my stream as well, especially if I don't have time to shoutcast. You'll still see the unedited clips. That's still gonna be a thing, but yeah, we're still gonna try to get some shoutcast out. It just won't be. I might not be able to get to like as many people as I used to. But I'll do my best, and I don't know, I just enjoy doing it. I just enjoy YouTube and everything else. You know, I have built the channel up quite a bit. Again, I do plan on transitioning to other content at some point, but, well, at least make other content alongside this. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, but, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that was a good catch. I able to catch that double resisted body slam. So Frostus is going to go ahead and take this attack. Ice Beam is going to be resisted. They have Thunderbolt. That is not resisted. You do have to throw this Avalanche, obviously, right? But they'll probably be able to roll out you all the way down. And you see the shield from the Miltank. So you do get the second shield. Oh, they throw an attack. Okay. Ooh, going to go ahead and shield this. Are you at the Avalanche? You are at the... Okay, so you are at the Avalanche. You do shield it just to get off the Avalanche. It shouldn't KO... Oh, never mind. It does KO. Okay, never mind. Totally worth the shield. I thought it would barely live, that Miltank, but no, it does KO. Lantern is going to go ahead and knock out. Out comes Swampert, and they do make the catch. I was about to say, you do have to watch out for the catch, and you do overfarm, so it was a good overfarm, but unfortunately, they still catch. But I still think you're okay here, because you're going to go ahead and catch as well. So even though I wasn't necessarily expecting that catch, still able to make that catch. You did charge up for the Earthquake, so you have it for the Lantern. That was a great play. That was a great catch. Now, if this is the ball, this does KO. So I'm going to go ahead and shield that. Get off your attack. Going to actually overfarm. Now, at this point, all you need is the Drill Peck. You don't even need the Thunderbolt, right? So Drill Peck will be enough to KO, and now the Lantern's coming in. You have the Thunderbolt. You don't even need that Swampert. It was just a good insurance policy, right? Actually, you might need it because this probably does. This should not KO, so I guess you still will need it, but you're still going to be able to win. You don't need the Earthquake. The Hydra will be enough at this range, but you do have the Earthquake, so it doesn't matter what you throw. It probably will be the Earthquake. Yeah, gonna go ahead and throw the Earthquake. I do like that you charged up for the Earthquake just to have it ready, right? So that I think was a really good play. So well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Shadow Swamp into Frostlass, okay? Okay, probably just gonna stay in. You don't want to switch out unless you can possibly try and catch an avalanche on the Frostlass, which could be a thing, but that's probably not gonna be the case. Just gonna go ahead and stay in and throw this attack right now. Very nice indeed, able to pick up that shield. Gonna go ahead and throw another one. We might see it attempt to catch at some point, but if you don't catch it, that's not gonna be great. Hydro Cannon is going to pick up the shield. Actually just gonna switch in, so no catch. So this could be the ball. It could also be the bait. I'm gonna call the Shadow Ball. It is the Shadow Ball. So really good shield. What's coming in? Lantern. Okay, so they threw that just to get the shield. Gonna go ahead and throw the Shadow Ball right now. Of course, Lantern is a tank, so it's not gonna KO it, but it will connect. And we do see this attack coming in. Surf is going to connect. Another Surf will KO. I don't think you make it. Oh, you do make it. You CMP tie them to the next one. Very nice indeed. And of course, Frostlass is going to go ahead and win that CMP tie, right? I got to figure out a better place to move the mic, I guess. Right? So that's what I got to do. But either way, gonna get KO'd there. But out comes Swampert. Swampert wants to get off this attack, and it's gonna be able to do so. So it does get off this attack. You'll love to see it. That will be enough to knock out. Okay, you do have this Zapdos able to get it off. Let's get it. Let's get it. So this is going to be enough, I think. Question mark. Never mind. It's not even close to being enough. If it was a Shadow, it would have been enough. But this one will definitely KO the Medicham. And that is going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. So many Medicham, that's really, really popping off, right? You love to see it. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We do have that Shadow Swampert into, ooh, Arachnoid, okay? You don't like this matchup because your moves are resisted. This is a tough one, but yeah, I mean, they're staying in, so we're going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. The ball, that will connect. I mean, this light seems a little bit, I don't know, does that seem a little bit, is that a little bit better? I'm not really sure. Looks like maybe, I don't know, I need better lighting maybe. But either way, that's not what this video is about. Who cares, I guess. Either way, Frostlass gets off this Shadow Ball right now, and that will KO the Arachnoid, so we're able to take that matchup. I mean, you do resist the bug attacks, which is really good. Ooh, Hexavis, okay. Gonna bring in the Swampert right now. Out comes Venusaur, so this team does not really, or the opponent's team really does well against the water types, right? So Sludge Bomb, I'm gonna go ahead and shield that. Gonna foam up for 2, I like that. Able to pick up both shields, we'll see. We'll see, because drill peck number 1 is coming out. That will pick up the shield. Drill peck number 2 will pick up the second shield. Either that or they'll let it go, but I don't think they'll let it go. I'm also trying to get a new mic, by the way, so I might go for a new mic. Maybe it sounds a little bit better. We'll see. Zapdos is going to go ahead and shield that. Will Zapdos make it to another one? I think so. They've been throwing Sludge Bombs, so I think so. Yeah, the trainer obviously was counting. They overfarmed by 1. They knew where they were in terms of energy. So very nice indeed. Haxorus is coming out. This is going to KO the Zapdos. But if you get off the Earthquake, it will KO, and you have the Earthquake, so this is going to be enough to KO. So despite Swampert really not appreciating the lead or any of the Pokemon, it's still going to be able to hold its own and win that game. Very nice, well played. Okay, cool, so let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Here we go, Shadow Swampert into the, Defense Deoxys. Okay, gonna go ahead and switch into Frostlass right now. They're staying in, maybe trying to catch, maybe Rock Slide. Rock Slide will be super effective. Maybe they just want to farm up energy, but we do see the bait right now. Yeah, it does get a shield, makes sense, and they do switch out. I'm surprised they actually stayed in, because then they had to give up a shield, right? So that's good for you. I mean, yeah, they did get energy, so you do have to keep that in mind, but still, gonna go ahead and go for the ball. And I don't think you could make it to a second one. Oh no, you're already going down. Okay. So obviously going to be a Surf. Do you go for the Mud Shot down? I feel like it would be. Nah, no, you don't. Yeah, you go for the Hydro. If you want to go for the Farm down, you would have to shield the next one because they would get to a Surf. So there we go. Very nice indeed. Defense Deoxys is coming in, able to throw an attack. If it's Thunderbolt or Rock Slide, it might KO. It's Psycho Boost, that definitely KOs. I just wasn't sure they would throw that because they do get debuffed, so I didn't think they would throw that. They're going to throw another attack. Now, keep in mind, they are double debuffed, but Zapdos is really flimsy, so we're still going to go ahead and shield this one up. And okay, Defense Deoxys is going to go ahead and go for this attack, and we do see no shield there. Makes sense. Going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. This Drill Peck. And Drill Peck will connect. And another Drill Peck will finish it off. You're almost at a third Drill Peck. Almost, not quite, but almost. That will KO the Defense Deoxys. They're saving the shield. Noctowl. There's so many Noctowls. Zapdos is just going off. Yeah, no reason to bait. You don't want them to call. I don't think they'll call this, but there's no reason to bait. Yeah, they do shield that. You have to shield this. And Thunderbolt will KO. Okay, you do have the Thunderbolt. I think it KOs. This is a non-shadow, keep in mind, but it should still KO. As it does, let's get it. Really, really good stuff. I believe that was it for the video, and it looks like, yep, that was the end of the battle. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. Again, it was earlier in the season, but I still really appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep up the content, at least for right now. And if I do decide to switch content or change at some point in the future, I'll just do it. And yeah, we'll go from there. But either way, that will be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.